I'm just seeing myself in the camera. Guys, I look like a toe. Oh my god, I'm also wearing a ripped shirt. Anyway, if you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Maddie, and on this channel, I'm apparently just talking now and ranting to the camera. I am in eating disorder recovery, sort of. It's been like a year and a half, almost 2 years. Yeah, I say this every week, but I wasn't gonna film a video this week. It's Thursday. I usually post on Saturdays, and tomorrow's Friday. But I'm actually going to. I'm covering the launch of a new program, so I'm gonna be at the Toronto Zoo all day doing photography and being their social media person, and then I have to write a whole story on it and have that published by tomorrow night. So I'm gonna be at the zoo at like 6:30 in the morning. I'm gonna be there all day. Somehow have to pound out a story for Canadian Geographic. It's gonna be a very stressful day, and then yeah, I'm not gonna have time to do anything tomorrow. So I was just sitting on the couch working, but my brain cannot function anymore. It's like 4 o'clock. I'm so tired. As you can obviously tell, I've got negative makeup on. My hair has not been washed. It is like fully on what is it called, dry shampoo. It's crunchy. Anyway, so there's no theme to this video. I just thought that I would talk and just see what comes out of my mouth for the next 10 minutes. Should I put more effort into these videos? Probably, but I guess the reason I'm doing this is for my own sanity and just talking to a camera. I live alone in an apartment. The only interaction I have all day is through my coworkers on the computer. I did go to the gym this morning, so I went to a class at, what was it, 6 a.m.? No, when did it start? 7 a.m. It was great. It was a big cardio class, so I'm really tired. I'm gonna have dinner tonight, obviously. I have a sandwich. I don't know what I'm gonna say. My tattoo, which one is it? This one is now, the bandage is off, or the wrapper, whatever you want to call it. So it's just kind of like peeling now, but I did sort of have something. I also have my computer here because my boss is gonna tell me to do something soon because I have to send out a newsletter this afternoon. I'm in charge of sending out all of Canadian Geographic's newsletters, so if you subscribe, those are all from me. Anyway, so yeah, I'm kind of in a funk right now. I feel like I'm always in a funk, but I was just been scrolling through TikTok. I give myself like a timer and I go on TikTok for 10 minutes when I'm like really bored or just like don't want to work. And I find myself just like hating everything. Like everything pisses me off. Like it's all about like that girl, and that is so just unrealistic. Like I think I'm just in a really negative mood, but like people are just really pissing me off. Like I can't do it. I've been watching like crap TV. I've been just like not falling into like eating disorder habits, but just like bad habits that I want to get out of. Like I definitely am smoking way too much. I'm definitely just kind of like mindlessly scrolling through social media. I'm trying to challenge not using exercise to cope with my anxiety, as I've been known to do in the past. So I guess I feel, this isn't true, this is an eating disorder thing, but if I'm not exercising or if I have like extra time, usually I would go on a walk or I would go and do something active, because I feel like in order to be productive, you have to be working or active, but that's not true. Like you can be reading a book, you can be drawing, you can be listening to music, you can be, like, there's so many activities you can do that aren't work and exercise, and I have not wrapped my head around that yet. So I don't want to read because my whole day is reading and writing. I don't want to be exercising, but I do. So I've just been like scrolling through social media, which is just so bad, and I think that's really taking a toll on my head. Like even with my friends or like people I follow and like I know through social media, like not necessarily my friends, but like people I went to high school with or people I went to university with, it's just so fake. You know, like everybody knows social media is fake, but it's like really fake. And I guess people probably notice like my videos have gone downhill. I don't have makeup on. I'm in a pajama shirt. I did not get dressed up for this, and I used to do that because I want to be totally raw, totally real on here. There's no editing, so people know that what I put into the world is completely authentic. And I've just been kind of pissed off at people lately, and I guess I don't even know what it is. Just everyone makes me mad. Like I went to the grocery store the other day and there were just too many people and it made me mad. And like I also work a lot. I can't even think. I'm so tired. I write a lot about climate change and the climate crisis and, you know, conservation and wildlife declining, and it's just like negative all the time. Like the world is going to shit. Like we're screwed. We're genuinely screwed. Like we're screwed. The world is ending and we are screwed. There's nothing that I mean, there's so much we can do about it, you know, obviously being conscious of our environmental footprint. Like there's a lot that I can't even think of, starting with just like, you know, the typical recycling, using a reusable water bottle, not using plastic bags, watching your electricity usage, but like we're screwed. Anyway, and I've just been kind of sad and just not depressed, but just like sad recently. I mean, I miss Fig. It's been like about a month and a half. I'm just sad, you know? It was Thanksgiving in Canada last weekend, and I had a family dinner with my family, and I didn't enjoy it. I wasn't interacting really. I was just kind of like, there's a word for it, but I can't think of it right now. I can't think of the word, but it'll come to me later. Just not there. Tuned out. I was just tuned out. I'm just always tuned out. Like I wake up in the morning, I either go to the gym in the morning or after work just to kind of move my body in a healthy way. It's a 50-minute class. I do it 5 to 6 times a week. But originally when I joined this gym, I joined it about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's classes. And originally I was like, oh, I'll go 3 times a week, but I actually really like the people, and it's a really motivating community. And one thing you do is you wear a heart monitor so you can kind of track your progress and just see where your heart is, where your heart rate is. And at the end of the class, it'll tell you kind of how well you did, and if you like pushed yourself, you get like medals. And I have a really slow heart. I've been told it's from like the running, so like my beats per minute is in like I don't even know, but it's in an athlete's range. So when I do get my heart elevated, it goes down back again really fast. So everyone kind of made fun of me that I wasn't trying hard enough because my heart rate never went up high enough. But then they configured it, they did something so I was able to it showed my stats more accurately. And I finally got my first medal, because if you get a medal, I'm just thinking no one's gonna want to, this is not an interesting video, so I'm sorry. I'm just like losing my train of thought, but I've been thinking more about Everest Base Camp, and the biggest problem, there's 2 big problems. One is money. I don't have the money to do it. If I were to do it, it would be March 2023, because that's like the best weather. That's just like when you go. So it would be March 2023 or March 2024. But the 2 things that are holding me back are money. So comment below, and be totally honest, do you think it's narcissistic or like self-centered if I do like a GoFundMe to help raise money to fund my trip to Everest Base Camp? And I would write about it. Like I'd pitch this to Canadian Geographic or somewhere. I don't actually know if I can write for another organization if I'm employed by Canadian Geographic, but I want to write about how environmentally friendly hiking Everest Base Camp is, or like how to hike Everest Base Camp in an environmentally friendly way. So if you know about hiking Everest, it's actually become really polluted because, you know, people are buying water bottles and just disposing of their water bottles. Where you get on the mountain, people just dispose garbage. There's so many hikers, there's so many ways to do it. There's a lot of transportation involved, there's a lot of packaging. So I haven't thought this out fully, because if I were to do it, I'd obviously want to do it as environmentally friendly as possible, which often requires more money to do things in environmentally friendly ways. So do you think it's narcissistic or self-absorbed, whatever, for me to start a GoFundMe to help fund this project of me writing a story about how to sustainably travel Everest? Or even if it is sustainable, like maybe it's not sustainable at all, like maybe the best thing there's a fruit fly, maybe the best thing to do is just to stay home and not travel ever again. But realistically, I cannot afford to hike Everest Base Camp, but it's something I really want to do, selfishly because it's something that I want to do, but also because I want to show people different places of the world, and I want to expose people to what's going on in the world. So I want to write that story, but I also want to prove to myself that I can do hard things. So I do want to write a book one day, and I want it to be called Anorexia to Everest. And yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. So next week, I am planning on asking my boss, because the second thing that's holding me back is the time. I don't know if I can take 3 weeks off of work in a row to do this project. And I don't know how my boss will react to it. Like, part of me's thinking she'll just kind of be like, fuck no, you can't do that. Or she'd say it in a nicer way. She'd I don't know how she would frame it, but she wouldn't just say, fuck no, you can't do it. But I'm thinking if I can pitch it as because I genuinely want to write this story, and I do photography as well. So I would take photographs of it, I'd video it, film it. I can't do anything. Oh my god, I look like shit. This is my week. This is what I have to do still this week. Actually, this week hasn't been totally busy. I'm just really nervous about tomorrow. Wow, that's a great look. Because John Tory, who's the mayor of Toronto, is going to be there, and I have to interview him. I have to interview the CEO of Toronto Zoo, and I have to do all the photography for this event that CBC's, like, all the media is going to use. So if my photos are shit, like, my job is fun, but it's a lot of pressure, and I can't afford to take a day at the zoo, and I just want it over. Also, my anxiety is ramped up because I won't be able to go to the gym tomorrow because I have to be at the zoo super early, and I'm going to be at the zoo super late, and I hate working out at night, and I'm not going to get up at, like, I have to leave here at 6 in the morning, and I'm not going to get up at 4 or 5 in the morning to exercise because that's stupid. So I'm just nervous about tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Do you guys like these kind of videos where I'm just, be totally honest, because I'm still going back and forth about wanting to delete this, not delete the channel, but just stop. I don't know. I'm not even replying to all the comments. I read the comments, and I keep wanting to reply to them, but I don't know. I want to reply to them, like, authentically and nicely, and not just say, like, thank you or blah blah blah. But I don't know. I'm just really tired. I have more work to do today. I don't know. Ooh. It's also freezing in my apartment because I'm too stubborn to turn up the heat because I don't want to spend more money. Guys, I'm scared to flush the toilet because I'm like, how much does flushing a toilet cost? Like, obviously I flush the toilet. Oh my god. But, like, how much do you think it costs? Like, I'm gonna cry. I'm just in a mood. Ugh. How much do you think it costs to flush a toilet? Like 10 cents or, like, I don't know, how many times do I flush a toilet a day? Times 30. I don't know, because then I'd have to factor in, like, my washing machine. I've never used my dishwasher. I use it as a drying rack for my dishes, and I just do my dishes by hand. But I shower. Do you want to know my bathing schedule? So I shower, like, wash my hair every other day, but I take, like, a bum bath, which is when you fill up the tub, like, this much just to, like, rinse your body, or I'll just, like, put my hair in a bun and rinse my body. So I rinse my body every day, especially because I go to the gym, but I don't wash my hair every day. Sometimes I go 2 days without showering if I don't get really sweaty or stinky or whatever. This is just TMI. I want to go outside. What time is it? 4:27. Oh my god. I need sleep so bad. What else is new? Got my nails redone, even though one broke off. I've been going to I like having my nails done. It's like my one vanity. I don't wear makeup. I don't do anything, but I like having my nails done because, I don't know, it just makes me feel a little bit put together. But I got them done, and this one broke when I was putting my shoe on because I've been going to a new place to get my nails done because they're cheaper. and now they're breaking. So it's like, do you go to a more expensive place and have your nails last longer, or do you go to the cheaper place and risk them breaking? So last night at like 8 p.m. I like walked when I was high to the drugstore and got nail glue and glued my nail back on. And that was the highlight of my day. My days are very boring. I don't see friends. I go to the gym. I like the gym this morning because they do really motivate you. Like after the class, it was the first time I got a medal. And they were all really excited for me. Like the two, or at least not all, but two of the coaches were like, congrats, like fist bumped me because I never got a medal. And that was just like a little motivation, because when I get messages at work, it's usually things I've done wrong. Like nobody at work, obviously, like nobody's gonna congratulate you for just doing your job. So whenever I get a message at work, it's usually like, you made a typo, or this is wrong, or you forgot to color this, or you forgot to do that, or you didn't do this, or you, like there's just, I'm always doing something wrong at work. So it's nice to get praise, even if it's for exercise, which is kind of counterproductive because I shouldn't really. No, you know what? I'm allowed to exercise now. When I was sick, obviously you're not supposed to exercise, but I'm allowed to exercise now. Like I've also had some people kind of comment like, you're going to the gym, you shouldn't be doing that. But it's like, I'm at a healthy weight now, and I'm not using exercise as like a way to rid my body of calories. Like I'm doing it to move my body, to get endorphins, to whatever. So I'm just gonna do me. If you guys are annoying, that's your problem, not mine. Yeah, I'm gonna go now because I have one more thing to do at least. I have to upload a story in French, which shouldn't take too long. And I'm hungry, so I'm gonna have a snack. What could I have a snack? Apples are really good right now because it's fall. Okay, so yeah, I'll be at the zoo all day tomorrow. Yeah. Hope you're all having a great day, great week, great month, great year. Year's almost over. October's like halfway through, which is insane. Literally, like it was October 1st, like 2 days ago, and now it's not, and my face is chunky. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking. I made it, guys, 17 minutes and 30 seconds. That's pretty good for just not having a subject to talk about. I could go on probably forever. And I'm gonna send it a newsletter now. Yeah, I don't know if I should be talking about my job on YouTube. I mean, I don't see a problem with it, but yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go. Okay, bye.